Hi there again, BookTube, Lola here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got for you a giant book haul that has come into place between Christmas and now, so let's get started on that. First off, I've got the two illustrated versions of Harry Potter, so this is the Philosopher's Stone, and I also have the Chamber of Secrets. The Philosopher's Stone is what my fiance bought me for Christmas, and the Chamber of Secrets my best friend Ruby bought me for Christmas, and I really love them. They are absolutely wonderful. It's all illustrated by Jim Kay, both of them are, and they are obviously by J.K. Rowling, and I do adore them. The images in them are absolutely wonderful. That one is a great one of Harry and Hagrid going back to go to Hogwarts and everything. And then I'll show you one in Chamber of Secrets too. There we go. So the illustrations are absolutely amazing, and I haven't read them yet, but I really can't wait to. When I do another Harry Potter reread, I will jump on the illustrated versions. I can't wait to have them all. I really can't. So another book bought this month by my fiance Tom. There's something called Odd Thomas by Dean Koontz. I think he basically bought it because it's got his name in it and it's a horror story, as far as I know. And down here it says Odd by name and Hero by nature. So according to the synopsis, there's something to do with murder and discovering somebody who's been murdered, and they're in a town called Odd, and something evil has come to it. And to his stormy home. Something to do with loads of people who are about to die, and somebody needs to investigate why this is all happening. So it sounds like a really good book, and I don't really read much horror, so if I ever get to this, because it's not mine, it's my fiance's book, I will let you know how it goes. So I finally have some Brandon Sanderson, guys. Two very thick books on my TBR. So I bought The Final Empire, which is the first book of the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson, and I really can't wait to read this. It's, you know, a very chunky fantasy book. I don't really know much about the Brandon Sanderson books. I just want to go into them not knowing much and see how I take it, how I like it and stuff like that. So yeah, Brandon Sanderson, guys. I also have The Way of the Kings, which is the Stormlight Archive, Volume 1. And this is a very chunky book. Again, I don't know what it's about, but I really want to get into some Brandon Sanderson books. My partner bought this one, and I will let you know when I'm going to read them, or whilst I'm reading them, and what I think. And oh my god, I think there are maps throughout this book. Wow. I really want to go into this because I love fantasy with maps. Fantasy and maps just go hand in hand, and I love that. So I've only read the first book of the Terry Pratchett Discworld series. I know you don't have to read them in any kind of order, but I really want to because I'm a bit specific like that. I have to do it. So I do have The Colour of Magic, and I have The Light Fantastic. I've read Colour of Magic and I really enjoyed it. I am yet to read The Light Fantastic, and I also bought Equal Rights and Mort, so that I can dive into the Terry Pratchett world whenever I like and read the next 3 books. I'm slowly collecting them all, so really looking forward to seeing Death finally, because he's like the famous Terry Pratchett character. So I will let you know when I read those, and I really look forward to it. Another thing that me and my partner are collecting at the moment are the Pokemon Adventure mangas. And I've read the first 4 of them so far, and this is the 5th one, and we bought this since Christmas, so yes, I really can't wait to get into this one as well. I read them really quickly, and if you're following me on Goodreads, you'll see that I've been reading them and that I've been really enjoying them. So I can't wait to see what happens next. Something I read loads as a child was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And look what my partner bought for us. He has the Charlie and Chocolate Factory and the Glass Elevator all in one bind up. And I read this to death when I was little, and my partner's bought it, and I'm so excited to read it again. But yeah, I'm really happy that he's bought it because It's Charlie and Chocolate Factory, guys. Yeah, and then I bought Matilda at the same time because I can't believe I never ever read Matilda as a child. And I really, really wanted to because she's basically me, but young, so, and brainy. But I really, really enjoyed reading this. I've already read it this month and I devoured it. It didn't take me long to read it because it's only quite small. And Matilda's the best. I just want to adopt it, as you might have seen in one of my previous videos. She is just the most adorable and clever child in the world, and I absolutely devoured and loved this book. Something that I've been meaning to get for a while is Illuminated by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and I'm really, really intrigued by this book. I can't wait to actually get into it because of the way it's been set out. It's got transcripts and emails and stuff like that, and that's how it's been written, so I really, really can't wait to get into it. It's got some like really funky pages as well, like, so I can't wait to see how the story's told in this book. I'm not really sure what it's about, but I don't want to get into this because I just really want to find out for myself. And I know it's a sci-fi novel and a spacey novel, which I don't normally like or get into, but with the way it's laid out, I'm just really intrigued, so I want to read it so bad, and I've heard so many good things about it, so I'm going to give it a try. My partner also bought the bind-up of the Dark Materials trilogy by Philip Pullman, and I have read the first one a while ago. This was back when me and him started going out about 6 years ago, and he lent it to me, but he's bought the bind-up so I can just devour all of them and be happy. I can't wait to get into this. So yeah, I do like the way this world's set out with the demons being linked to the humans and stuff like that. So I really can't wait to get into this again and jump back into that world that I haven't been in for a very long time. Another book my partner bought this month or time was The Once and Future King by T.H. White. It's a classic novel of King Arthur, basically. So it's the story of King Arthur and his adventures. And I can't wait to read this, to be honest. And he still needs to read it. And it is quite a chunky book. He's just very, very interested in Arthurian myth and legend at the moment. So he bought that because he wants to see where his interest is taking him, basically. So he can't wait to read it, and neither can I. So win-win situation, guys. So Tom also bought, so I think Tom bought most of the books this month, actually. I think it's kind of equal, but I think he might have bought a couple more than me. So I'm going towards the comics now. He's bought a couple of comic books, which I read as well. I do enjoy a comic book every now and again. He bought Deadpool versus Carnage. I really love Deadpool. The movie was amazing. I've read a few comics with him in, or his own comics. But I don't know who Carnage is, so I can't wait to actually find out for myself who this character is right here. But they're against each other in this one, so I'm sure I'll find out a lot about him. And Tom's already read this, so yeah, I can't wait to jump into it. I'll read this really quickly at some point. So. And the other comic he bought was Suicide Squad. I really enjoyed the film that came out. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I did. I liked the cheesiness of it, and I just love the story. I'm not a massive nerd when it comes to comics, so I can enjoy things the way they are. But I do enjoy reading them too, especially the ones my partner buys, because I can just read them in my own time then. So yeah, Suicide Squad Volume 1. And it's got Harley on the cover, so I'm quite happy about that. Really like Harley Quinn, she's one of my favourite characters. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items I just hauled to you since Christmas. So I'm quite excited to jump into some of these stories. Illuminated is first on my list because I really, really want to read it. So hopefully in February I'll get around to reading Illuminated. And I will let you know how I find it, and I'm really, really intrigued by it, so I really want to know how the story goes and how I take it in. because it's quite unique, so I really can't wait to see how transcripts and emails and really strange ways of information getting into my brain goes and gets into my brain, if you know what I mean. So Illuminated will be coming soon, and if I enjoy that, I will buy Gemini and read that too. I know there's going to be a trilogy, so I can't wait to see how it goes. I'll be really disappointed if I don't like it. So yeah, I will let you know, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed my haul. I'll come back soon. Bye!